Hello, everyone. This is Mark Rhodes. Time for Three Questions with. Boy, I've been looking forward to this conversation today. We're with Andrea Hall from Stonewall Kitchen. Hi, Andrea.
Hey, Mark, how are you?
Gosh, I'm swell. Thank you very much. Like I said, I've been looking forward to this. Andrea is one of my favorite people to talk to, mainly because their company produces such great products. If you've never had the opportunity to experience this, I'll put that in a little closer to the camera. You don't know what life has in store for you. We're going to talk about blueberry jam and why this is so special, but let's start with just in general. Who is Stonewall Kitchen, Andrea, and what do you do there?
Awesome. So, yes, I will try not to get carried away because I love answering this question. So, Stonewall Kitchen is an amazing company. At the heart, we are manufacturer of gourmet specialty foods. And it's amazing that the company actually started 30 years ago. It's our big anniversary this year.
Wow.
Two gentlemen started as a hobby, making amazing food in their kitchen, started taking a card table literally to the local farmers market, and it caught on locally. They got it in stores. It's grown and grown and grown and grown. So at our heart, we are an entrepreneurial business. And over time, it's been fantastic because we've grown our own product line. And now in the last 3 or 4 years, we've grown into acquiring other small growing specialty food companies to add to our family of brands, to bring sort of the expertise we have in growing a company to the next level. And all of it, all the companies and all the families of brand have an authentic heritage story similar to the Stonewall Kitchen brand. And they all support the lifestyle of entertaining at home and having your family and friends over and hanging out in the kitchen. So it's a pretty fun place to be. And what I do here is I'm the VP of IT, IS, and acquisition integration. So I have such an incredible, passionate, and dedicated team of people. So we, as you can imagine, are creating and maintaining the infrastructure and equipment and security for our growing company, leveraging systems to fill the endless need of what the business wants to do. The spirit is there, so the ideas just keep coming, and we fill in with systems to help bring them to life. And now with the opportunity to merge in great sets of people into one unified company. So never a dull moment here.
And you're sharing before we started the recording, you have what, 30 projects going on currently?
Yes. Across operations, systems, and sales. Yeah, it's never a dull moment, that is for sure. It's such an exciting and stimulating environment.
Yeah, I can imagine amongst our community, there's a collective, oh my gosh, and boy, a lot of hugs coming your way right now, just supporting you through all of that. And I'm so impressed for a 30-year-old company that you guys continue to innovate and push and expand and not stall out. It's really tremendous. And well, gosh, who doesn't like good food? So I know my wife she's so thrilled when that Stonewall Kitchen catalog comes in the mail.
Well, thank you for the support.
Yeah, indeed. So I don't know how many people know this, but you all are located in Maine. And I get the sense that not a lot of people get to Maine, or if they do, they're kind of making a beeline for Acadia National Park and then exit. But Maine is a really neat state. What's it like living you're in York, correct?
Yeah, yep, right on the coast here in southern Maine.
Yeah.
For me, it is amazing. And I highly recommend anyone come to Maine. And when you do, say hi. It's wonderful. It's, the balance of everything where we have the ocean, but you've got lakes and rivers and mountains, and you have everything. So my family and I, we camp and hike and bike and paddleboard and really enjoy it. In fact, one of Maine's mottos has been the way life should be. And we couldn't agree more. And you live a quiet rural lifestyle, but in 15 minutes you're in a nice city, and in an hour you're in Boston. So we just love it. The best of everything.
Fantastic. A beautiful coastline, of course, and so much history too. Oh gosh, it's been a few years since I've been in New England, but yeah, so much history there, especially with the whaling and the colonies and everything. And then of course you got, Sunday River, is it called?
Yeah.
The ski resort up the ways there, pretty
Yeah.
good size ski resort there. So yeah,
We
fantastic.
have 4 beautiful seasons, and if you like being outdoors, you get everything here.
Not to mention the blueberries, and
Yeah.
one of my favorite memories is being in Acadia National Park and picking wild blueberries. Unbelievably good. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, and of
Yeah.
course
Power pack
lobster. So
guys. Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll put that on the agenda. And then I also wanted to ask you, we've known each other now for 7, 8 years, probably, right?
Uh,
You've been such a great contributor to the community, always saying yes, let alone everything else you have going on. Always interested in sharing, and you inspire that amongst your team as well. And it's always struck me, you have such a positive energy, such a can-do, let's just do it, and yeah, just happy outlook, and encouraging others and trying to lift them up as well. And I really admire that. And I'm wondering, where does that come from? Where do you find that energy?
yeah. Well, thank you. That's very flattering. I appreciate that. One, I definitely have just been blessed with a glass half full point of view. I just came that way, and
Yeah.
I'm just so thankful for it.
Yeah.
And I will give my parents a tremendous amount of credit. Their influence has been great. Before I was born, my parents, were working their regular jobs, but they set out to create their own business. And so on nights and weekends, just in the margins of their time, they actually created a greenhouse landscape business. And then, my sister and I were born, and the family grew up in it. And I witnessed and was a part of my parents having an idea, working hard, and making it come to life. And that instilled in me a fundamental belief that things are possible if you're willing to go all in and work towards making them come to life. Now, there are struggles and challenges in life, and everybody's path is different, but I just really saw, if you exert yourself and put energy into something, it can turn into what you had hoped for. So,
Yeah.
So I'm so thankful. And then I realized, wow, not everyone has had this same upbringing.
Yeah.
And so, like other people have said, hey, have you thought about life like this? No, I hadn't. I love sharing. Hey, have you thought about life? Like, if you want it, you can make it happen. I can make it happen. Yeah. Like, let's do it. So I love being able to share that with people, and have witnessed it time and time again. And again, there's been many times where I have this idea, I want to do it. And people said no. But you know what? I have great stories, because on the 3rd time I came back to them, it was finally a yes, and we made it happen. So you can do it, and I love it. For people who have influenced me, to be able to try and help influence others, because we can really have a positive and meaningful impact on each other every day. And it's usually the little ways, telling someone their skirt's tucked into their, into their shirt, or it doesn't have to be a worldwide global thing. You just can make a small difference in a positive way in people's lives. So I get a kick out of that. It fulfills me. So that's probably where it arrives from.
Wow. It seems so simple, but what a great reminder for parents and the influence that you can have, and what you can mold and create. And I'm curious, when's the book coming out?
Well, I do have a long-term fantasy that I will go on a speaking tour someday. So maybe, you'll help me with the launch party when that day comes.
Awesome. I would love to be a part of that. Yes. Fantastic. Well, Andrea, obviously you got a lot going on, but really appreciate the time, just getting to know you a little bit better, and getting a little insight into the slice of heaven that is Stonewall Kitchen and Maine. And thank you very much for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you. What a treat. I enjoyed it. Thanks, Mark.
Hey, everyone. I, as always, hope you enjoy just getting to know some of our community leaders around the world. And if you enjoy this, certainly you can watch the other recordings that we have, the 3 Questions With, out on the YouTube channel. Subscribe so you don't miss any future updates. And we'll be doing another 3 Questions pretty soon. And I hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks very much. Take care, everyone.